Kia ora and welcome to Craft to Artosaurus. My name's Paula and today is Friday, so it's Eek Teacup Day. I'm having myself a blast today. The weather here is just a little bit appalling because obviously we're in spring. And so of course it's all turned to custard. Definitely turned to custard. And yeah, we've got a bit of thunder and lightning. So we'll see how this goes. A bit nervous about thunder and lightning and recording. I don't know why. A bit neurotic at times, aren't I? I'm just digging into my container. I've got all my yarns and all my threads in there. This has got browns and yellows. I actually want a darker brown. So I kind of want a dark brown is what I'm looking for. And there is a lovely dark brown. Let's see. Up around here, in between this, I'm going to do this yellow. And I'm just going to do a back stitch, so I'm not going to do that on camera. I'm going to start over here. It's going to the back. I've already done all of the back stitching on all these cups, so it's going to be really easy once we get going. It's just a case of me getting going this morning. So what am I going to do? I think I'll start at the cloth's in a funny position. Here we go. And I don't know if I'm on camera or not, but I think I am. I'm going with I think I am. Oh, I think there's going to be a clap of thunder in a moment. Oh, look at that. That's not very good. I can feel something happening there. First time it's ever done that. I'm going to wrap around twice. Oh, no, I think it should just be once. I don't know why I feel that at the moment. And just pull it. And very carefully, oh look, the other thread has come over to here. Oh, it's a mess. My desk is a mess. And it was all nice and tidy before I started. Oh dear. I'm just being very careful with that first one, and it didn't work. It did not work at all. So I'm going to have to go around twice. So wrap around twice, and the knot, I can see the knot. That's going to annoy me. Trying to go through. I know I've most probably got the wrong pointed needle here, but I'm liking these black ones again. So you do get to well, at least I do. I don't know if other people have, but I find I have a favourite needle and I usually stick with that one. So as long as I remember to wrap around twice, go down right next door, hold it and pull through. That's the French knots done. Oh, yep. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm really happy. In fact, I'm loving how these teacups are coming together. So yeah, they're just so pretty, really pretty. So I'm just going beside, and this is vintage tea towel I got from Susanna's channel, which came with my little pack. It's gorgeous. I do love it. So I'm just putting another one here. Do you know what? I think all I need to do is French knots. So I was thinking I might need, no, I think all I need to do is French knots. That's it. Oh, I can't feel the end of the thread. Bring it over a bit. There we go. Do I need to? I can't actually feel what I'm doing here today. I don't know what's wrong with my hand. I'm just going to go down a bit, and that French knot for some unknown reason isn't sitting quite where I want it to, so I'm going to pull it over and put it where I want it to. There we go. So 4 French knots, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 1, 2, 3, 4, and go across doing 4 French knots. These knots here, so the other knot here, will join up. So it'll be quite a pretty pattern, I feel, and it's enough that I'm happy with it. There we go. I'll just do another one with you. I'll see how I go for time, because I'm a little bit concerned that because I've got so many cups to go through that I might not have the timing right. Oh, I do love that quite a bit. And because I've already got the pattern there, it makes this very easy, this kind of thread painting. I don't know if you'd call it thread painting. I would look it up in my book, but I lent it out to someone and I haven't received it back yet. So, yep, I'll have to ask for that at some stage. And this is the last one up here. Oh, I can hear hail. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me it's going to snow in the passes. I'm sure it's not. I mean, it is spring, so the weather does turn to custard here in spring. So there we go. It does look really cool. I might have gone, now I'm thinking, it's too dark. But no, I quite like it. I'm going to bring the thread and just plonk it up over here on the side, well out of the way, and make it quite taunt. I don't know how this is going to work when I get this. It's not going to work, is it? Because when I take the ring out, it's going to go around the ring. So I'm just going to have to put it at the very top of the ring. Think about things, Paula, because I want to move the ring along. So there we go. So I'll have to put it up here. That won't matter at all. So there we go. Out of the way, out of sight, out of way. Now we've got in here, and I did have an idea. Yeah, I think I like this. I haven't used this colour, so I think that's the start of it here. This is the hardest bit, finding the start to this. Oh, there we go. For me, it seems to be. I'm putting this straight away into my project container. I'm just doing a little bit of stitching today with you all. Now, I do like these kind of running marks up the cup. So just on the outside here, I'm threading it through the back because I don't want any knots. Yeah, having said that, I just put knots there, you know, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, done it again. Oh, done it again. Oh dear. Yep, that should be enough. Just a couple, just so it's in place. And I'm going to start from the top here. Oh, I'll start here, even though and then running down this side here. Just catching a few threads in between. So with my finger sticking there, this lovely piece of fabric, and I do stress it is a lovely tea towel. This texture on this tea towel is just gorgeous to stitch through. I'm really looking forward to when I use it again. Yep, I'm only doing 6 cups today, so yeah, it's just so darn relaxing to stitch into. So I'm just going to do another line down here, and I'm turning it again so it's nice and comfortable in my hand, pushing on the back so I can just get up past it, just picking up a few little threads of it. There we go, pulling it through. So I'm just going to do that running stitch all the way across the cup. And I know it's the wrong colour. It seems to be a different colour that they've got there, but I don't know, I really like it. I really, really like that stitch. So I'm just going to go down again, showing you again. Just picking up a few. Oh, so relaxing. So I'm actually rocking the fabric so that I just pick up a few. I'll do it one more time. I should most probably leave it there. No, I'll leave it there, otherwise I'll just keep on going. So we can already see the difference those stitches have made. And in between that, I'll get this, and I'm just going to pull it all the way to the top so it's out of my way. Still leave the thread on. I'm going to go to this lovely bright yellow, because I'm using this at the, I thought this was all nicely cut off, but it's not. I'm using this all the way around the top here. I'm just going to do a back stitch. And I'm going to put those French knots I've got here coming down the side of the cup. There. What I might do is go away and play with each one so that if I'm doing another stitch later on, I can add it on, I can show it to you. I'm not quite sure. This is the first time I've ever done it this way, so I usually like to complete what I'm doing on camera, so I just, that way I definitely know. But these are teacups, and we've been working on these for a while. Yep. Now I'm thinking what I would like to do is little seed stitches. So, do you know what? I think I might just do a running stitch after all of that. I'm not liking how that is. I just did. So I decided on seed stitch, but I didn't like it. So what I'm going to do is do a nice long stitch at the front and a lovely short stitch. I mean, a nice long stitch at the back and a nice short stitch at the front. So I'm just wondering how that's going to go. So it's the opposite of the other stitch that I've done. I'm just coming down to here. I think that could look pretty, and I'll see more of the fabric. I'm just a little bit concerned about taking away from that lovely fabric, and it is a vintage tablecloth. I do want it to be noted that, you know, obviously a printer has put a lot of work into this. It's so gorgeous. It's so sweet to knit, not knit, to stitch on. It's really, really nice. I'm really liking that, and that will be what I do. That's really nice, actually. I'm really liking that. Yep, that's the bunny. That is the bunny. Oh, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So happy with that. So there we go. We're just getting a little bit of yellow. So around the top will be back stitch. Here will be back stitch. In between there will be back stitch. Down here it's a running stitch of just yellow. I don't know. Now I'm thinking I might go around those with that. If I do, you'll see that on Thursday next week. So I'm just going to tie this off. And they are the three colours I will be using on this teacup. So one yellow and 2 browns. Well, that's kind of a warm yellowy brown. So there we go, easy peasy, done and dusted. I'm just going to move my, oh, what do you call it? Oh, what's it called? I don't know. I'm going to move this over to the next one, grab some blues and greens out. So I've got, in fact, it's just blue and green. I can see brown there as well. So I think I'm going to use the same brown because I've already got it over here, and that looks exactly what it is here. So I'm going to use the same brown. So I'll just press pause, move everything over, and we'll come to this cup next. Okay, I'm back with my blue cup. And it's got a bit of green. Here's some greens. Yeah, I'm liking that green more. It's got the brown, and I'm going to use exactly the same brown as the one beside. And then it's got this blue. Oh, I don't know. See, I think that looks more purple than blue. It's not the right colour. None of these really are the right colour. I'm going to go with this one. It's a, I'm leaving them out because the next cup is blue, the one over here. So I'm leaving all the blues out. I'll use that. Yep, I think that will look nice. Now that blue is the blue. Sorry, that blue is the blue I'm looking for. I'm just wondering if I've got this blue in my class colours. So I'm just going to go and have a look at my class colours. I'll be back. It's always good to have class colours, and that's the colour that I'm looking for. Oh, praise the Lord, praise the Lord. So it's going to be French knots. Not sure about that. There's these little green bits here. They're so intriguing. So darn intriguing. I really, really like them. Okay, let's find me needle and away we go. Before you know it, we'll be completed. I think with the blue, which is going to be this, it's slightly darker, I'm just going to do a running stitch. So that'll be quick and easy. I don't need to show you a running stitch. We've done a running stitch on the other one. French knots with this, and oh, maybe I do need to show you the running stitch just so I know it's going to work. It'd be terrible if it didn't work. Let's have a little thinky here. Yeah, it's definitely going to be French knots. And I've got to remember to wrap around twice, don't I? So don't put a knot in the end, Paula. Go from this side over because you've got all those threads over there. Oh, it's turning into a mess. Turning into a mess. Just going to go through the stitches I've already done a little bit. That wonderful thread is definitely thicker than this thread I got from, which I've received from Temu. That is meant to be a wonderful kind of, yeah, what do you call it? It does seem thinner, so I don't know. I think I might, see, now I've got a few colours. I'm thinking when I need to get a new colour, I might just buy in a store. Now I've got all these to start with. It's just, it feels a little thinner. This one really feels thin, like not a little bit, like loads thinner. And I know that when you get these, you can get different plies on it, I guess is what I'm thinking, but it's the wrong word, isn't it? So French knots across. So I'm wrapping around twice because I need to. It feels so thin. These perle threads feel really, really thin. So I don't know, maybe I got a different number. Maybe that's the problem. What is that? So number 8. number 8. Is it normally a thicker number? I don't know. I'm just wondering, you know, as you wonder. So I'm actually going to go all the way across French knotting. There we go. So I'm just couching it down. It's quite sweet. I'm really liking that. So I'm going to do that at the top here and also at the bottom. There looks like there's a brown line going across here. So I might do what I did with the yellow thread just a few seconds ago, where I have a bigger bit of thread at the back and a teeny weeny, just picking up two little bits of the material, just 2 little holes in the material, and going across there. I think that will be quite sweet. And what I'm doing here is exactly the same as what I will be doing over here. So I'm loving that. Yep. I guess a part of me wants to finish it, get it all done. Hope I'm still in shot. I don't know if I am. Bring my chair in, Paula. Bring your chair in, you lazy cuss. I'm just moving the fabric, keeping an eye on those threads over here. And I'm thinking daisy chain going down here. Oh, I do love that. I think it's so nice. Managed to flick that around. Lovely. So I'm going to do this shell stitch, I'm calling it, up above, and a running stitch along here. I'm not going to do that. I'm now going to focus on these little bits of green I can see. Coming back to where my thread is, I'm going to wrap around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on to what I've just done and pull the needle through. Yep, that looks better. So I'm wrapping around 5 times. And it looks great. That's more like it, isn't it? It's just giving a little bit of a different texture there. So going to the top of my work, coming back to where my needle has come through, wrapping around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, holding it, pulling through. Slowly moving those stitches along. I'm very happy with that. Oh, I'm ecstatic actually. It looks really, really nice. Slightly different to everything else I've done. It is an easy stitch, as you can see. I've forgotten the name of it. So I could most probably wrap around more than 5 times. But I don't know. It just seems wrong somehow. I think more than 5 is going to be wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pushing it to the end of the needle, holding it, pulling it through. Oh, would you believe it? I've got a knot. I've got a knot. Oh dear. It's pulling it through. Something's happened here. There. Oh, that's right. Now, from time to time when you do this stitch, which I've told me pupils in class, but I haven't reminded myself of it all. Coming up to where I want it to be. There we go. Get your needle and just let it drop, and it will untwist itself. I can't do that on camera, sorry. And this is the last one here, up to the brown, coming back down to where that came out, making certain it's in the same place. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually, I don't think it's wrapped around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pulling it through. It also helps if you don't have a Chanel needle, let's be truthful, but I'm not going to change my needle. These are just little teeny weeny ones, and you can wrap as many times as you like around. It's lots of fun, it's very relaxing, and there we go. So that's going to be all the way across, and French knots in here, and the blue I'm going to sort out off camera. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do there with that blue. More than likely it's going to be a running stitch. I'm not doing anything in between. On this one it seems to be white, and I'm leaving the white all bare. So yep, we'll just put this up here, pull it through tight. Do you know what? I'm going to do a daisy stitch, the same as what I've just done there, with the blue going at the top and going at the bottom will be a daisy stitch. And in between each one of these, I'm going to do a blue French knot. So, yep, and that'll look rather sweet. I think it'll be very sweet. It'll be easy to do. Yep, that's that done and dusted. Right. We're going to go to the next one. Oh, look at that. No wonder it... Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, that's okay. Oh, dear, oh, dear. I must keep an eye on that too. Yeah, this... I'm not recommending this ring anymore. It's jolly annoying. And someone said they're like the worst rings ever. And I'm beginning to... Yep, that person is a genius. I'm not enjoying this ring at all. I'm finding it really, really frustrating. Yeah, I like the other ones more. That they are annoying to tighten up, and that's the thing I seem to have problems with, is the tightening. So, but I have kind of worked out how to use it. You need a flat surface, and you place, because I can see my picture, so it's kind of in the middle. Picking up the ring is a really easy thing to do, but I can't do that obviously, because, you know, I don't know. You squeeze it, you push it in, and hopefully it does its whole jolly... See, it's easy, but oh, I don't know. I must have it in the wrong place today, and I've lost my needle. Goodness knows what I did with my needle. Oh dear, can't see my needle anywhere. I've been searching on the floor for a good while. My needle's in my project container. I shouldn't be laughing, but I am. Oh my goodness, that is so hilarious. Oh, it's not really. Yes, it is. It's jolly hilarious. Oh, I'm still laughing. I'm still laughing at myself. Okay, we're coming to this cup here. I'm going to just stop. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. So it's a lovely light blue. Really loving this blue. Scissors are over here. I found those the other day. So, you know, put in everything over to the side. Got me needle. It's in my project container. Oh dear. Now there's no way I can do what they've done here with this lovely, lovely white. Let's be truthful. Yeah, I don't think I can follow that at all. So what am I going to do? It's so darn pretty. I know what I'll do. I've got it in my head. I can see it now. So we're going to do the light part first because there's only a little bit. So I might as well, you know, try and be slightly, oh, I think I'm going to have to hold on to the end. Oh, it's all caught up in the fabric. Paula. Oh, you've cut far too much off. Far too much off. Right. I'm going to go and do a French knot in the middle. Gasp, horror, surprise. You're all shocked to death, aren't you? Because it is my favourite stitch. I do use it a lot. And I think that will be very, very sweet there. So let's have a little look. Yes. Now, I am thinking I might come from here. Oh, do you know what I could do? Oh, that would be rather sweet. I'm going to, oh, I've pulled myself out. Gonna have to rethread, sorry. This would go a lot quicker if I didn't lose my needle. So in the middle here, I've got an idea. I don't know if it's going to work, but I've got this idea in my head, so I'm going to go with it. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't matter, because as you've seen, I'm quite happy to pull apart work I've done. So that doesn't bother me. I'm just going to go around the middle, kind of making a flower petally kind of middle thing happening here. I should most probably be leaving gaps, but let's be truthful, I'm not going to. Trying to make it circular. And what I do here, I'm going to do over here, even though there isn't a flower, and I'm going to do a half of one over here. So, yep, I'm making it up as I go along. I'm changing the cup. I know I'm changing the cup, but I think it's going to be rather sweet. I can see it in my head, and I'm thinking, oh, let's do that. Because there's no way I'm going to do what's there. I don't think I'm not an expert at this, and it's slow stitch, and there's no rules, so I can break them, and I'm trying new stitches all the time with my embroidery. This seems like heavy on embroidery and not very much slow stitching. So, but once we get to the coasters, which is why I'm doing 3 today, as soon as we hit the coasters, it's going to look gorgeous. I can see it in my head. It's going to look absolutely gorgeous. And then up here, in my head it's making sense, I don't know. So we're going there, leaving a little bit of a gap. Oh, should we do, well, I'm going to do this one first just to check to see if it's going to work. So this is what I'm thinking I will do. So I'm just going up through those 2 I've made and holding it, bringing it over. Not pulling it too much. Is that going to work? So it's like a little, I think it is, you know. I think it's working. In my head it's working. I don't know if it's working. So I'm just going under what I've made there. So I think I can get another one. Yep. 3. Oh, it looks lovely. Now I know there's 4. It's the wrong number. It's just how life is these days. It's just going to be 4. But I'm not counting that first one as a proper stitch because it's kind of outside the range. So I don't know. Going along to here, coming back down beside in the middle there. So it's a bit messy, I guess, in the middle a little bit because of the way I'm doing it, but I don't know, it just, so this is overlocking stitch. Yeah, Trying not to pull it too much so it's not pulling out of shape, but I'm getting excited. I can see that it's going to work. 2, 3, 1 more, 4, holding it there. And then I'm going to go and make the bridge across over here. I'm going to go out a little bit further, I feel. To there. Go back down to the middle. Oh, it is looking rather cool. I hope I'm on camera. Yeah. One, 2, 3. See, part of me now, I've got to do 4 because I did 4 on the other one, so I can't not do 4, can I? 3, 4. But I think 3 would have been enough, so I'll do that on the next one. This is where I'm doing kind of the outside of the petal. I think if I'd drawn this on, I could have done a better job. Yeah. Coming over to here, coming back to there. So I go. So there'll be 2 flowers. I know there should be an uneven number, but yep. Yeah, there we go. It's definitely, that's going to look very sweet. And I think I'll do little crosses down here where I can see them. So there'll be crosses at the top, crosses at the bottom, crosses on the side, and these lovely flowers. And we're going to leave it there. Thumbs up, leave a comment. Thank you all very much for watching. I better go now. All right, bye everyone. Bye.